Today I will tell you about viruses. In this lecture, we will cover following aspects. First of all, I will tell you what a virus is. After that, we will study the structure of viruses. Then we will go to functions. After that, we will study the properties of viruses. And at the end, we will study the classification of viruses. So let's begin. First of all, we will study what a virus is. Viruses are non-cellular. They are very small in size and they are disease-causing agents. The second thing about viruses is that they can only replicate inside a host cell. That means they can only increase in number when they are inside a host cell. If they are outside the host cell, they cannot replicate. The third thing here is that it is often asked whether a virus is living or non-living. So the answer is that viruses are non-cellular. They are neither living nor non-living. Fourth thing about viruses is that viruses are made up of genetic material and protein. Now we come to the structure of viruses. Viruses have certain components like head, neck, tail fiber, envelope, and capsid. The envelope is called the outer wrapping of the virus. The capsid contains the genetic material of the virus, and the genetic material of the virus is either made up of RNA or DNA. Now we will study the function of viruses. How do viruses work? Viruses need a host cell to work. If there is no host cell available for the virus cannot work. Now, how does it work? I will tell you. First, the virus inserts its genetic material into the host cell. The genetic material will either be DNA or RNA. As soon as the genetic material of the virus enters the host cell, then the genetic material starts making its copies. After that, the work of the virus and its metabolic activity is performed. Now this form of the virus, the complete infective form of the virus, is also called a virion. It was necessary to tell you this, so I have also mentioned virion here. Now we will study the classification of viruses. The classification of viruses is done in various ways. The first classification is based on the presence of nucleic acids. If the virus has DNA, we will call it a DNA virus. If the genetic material in the virus is RNA, we will call it an RNA virus. The second classification is based on the structure of the virus. There are four types of virus structures. The first is cubic-shaped virus. The second is rod-shaped virus. The third is radial-shaped virus. The fourth is complex virus. The cubic-shaped virus has a tube-type shape. The rod-shaped virus has a rod-type shape. The third is the radial-shaped virus. It has a cone or disc-type shape. The fourth is complex. It does not have a specific shape. It is a very complex virus. Now we come to the third type of classification. It is based on the host. If we talk about the host, there are animal viruses, plant viruses, and bacteriophagous viruses. Such viruses that spread diseases in animals are called animal viruses. If we talk about their examples, they are polio, mumps, and rabies. The second type of virus is plant viruses. Plant viruses spread diseases in plants. If we talk about their examples, they are potato virus and tobacco mosaic virus. The third type of virus is bacteriophage, viruses that spread diseases in bacteria. If we talk about their examples, they are DNA viruses and RNA viruses. Question of the day. Which virus spreads through mosquitoes? Only a genius can answer in the comments below.